It all starts with understanding self. What am I really feeling? How can I check in with myself? Can I slow down and stop and listen to me, listen to my body, which I was ignoring for so long? That's the first step. Recognizing there's a problem here and how do I change it? They would talk about midlife crisis. Well, mine happened, I was 48. But instead of going out and buying a Porsche, I came to yoga. I needed to heal. I've witnessed the worst in men. The absolute worst. I've literally sat down and drunk beers with psychopaths, leaders of bloodthirsty revolutions such as Foday Senko and Sierra Leone in 1999. Crazy, and very, very violent people. Spent a lot of time in war zones with very, very violent people who've committed war crimes and atrocities, both from the in my opinion, from the aspect of an invading country and an invaded country. What I recognize with a little more education through yoga in particular, but other healing modalities, is that the trauma that I've been holding in my body from all this experience in complex places, my experiences, the energy that's accumulated in my body, in my spine in particular, but also the stories that I've shared, a few, have accumulated in me, those incredible stories of survival and courage and loss. I truly believe that those stories are also stored in me. I didn't know it at the time, but I prolapsed. I have a prolapsed disc in my neck. What had happened was just everything, the instant it took place, everything below my neck was pain. I couldn't scratch, couldn't think. Face turned blue. And my very powerful woman, I saw fear in her face for the first time. And that was quite shocking for me. I then was very blessed because I'd already become acquainted with a Chinese medicine practitioner who was also Western trained, story on its own, spoke no English, but I trusted him implicitly. And over a 4-month period, I went through lots of acupuncture and putting my neck up in a harness and gentle manipulation to be able to get the disc back into place. The injury for me, I later realized, was twofold. One was, it was the expression of our relationship in a very physical manifestation. Too much, something had to break, and in the end it was me. And I came to this island, which Koh Phangan, which I've been coming to for many years, a couple of decades, to party. And in this case, an angel, a very wonderful sister, said to me, why don't you come to heal? There's a different side to this island. It happened to be at a blood moon, and my healer's little space for healing was above the water at Wainam, and this massive red moon, and at one point she pressed deep into my heart space, which you've experienced, and I let out a breath, and it was an ancient breath, 100-year-old breath, and this kind of thing had dust on it, and I stopped breathing, and I'm not sure for how long, and I just lay there in this state of nothingness. Then all of a sudden the breath came back. It was such a reawakening. I felt energy leave my body and come forcefully back in. And there was a big shift in me from that day forward. I then, after that wonderful healing session, I went back to Burma and I quit my job, which wasn't serving me, quit a relationship that wasn't serving either of us, quit a beautiful apartment, and I came back here to have my second Chine Sung experience, which led me to reconnect with my mother for the first time in 32 years, in a safe space with wonderful feminine, powerful feminine energy around me to give me the support to be able to do that. And that really kick-started my whole healing journey. From that moment on, I wanted to explore every type of modality that I could here.